Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to focus on turning you into what I like to call an empowered citizen. We're going to completely demystify the local court system, and specifically, we'll be focusing on exactly how you can navigate Lorain County court records online entirely for free. So, let's just dive right into this and unlock some incredibly valuable information. Seriously, have you ever wondered how to access court records without spending a single dime? Well, you are definitely in the right place. Whether you're conducting a quick background check, maybe you're diving into your family's genealogy, or you're just trying to stay aware of legal proceedings in your community, judicial transparency is your fundamental right. These public records belong to you, the public, and knowing how to find them, that's an absolute superpower. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover why access court records, what to know before you search, step-by-step portal navigation, overcoming search roadblocks, privacy limits and legalities, and finally, our conclusion and disclaimer. All right, Section 1, why access court records? So why is all this information just sitting out there? Well, the Ohio Public Records Act actually legally mandates that public offices organize and maintain their files so the public can promptly inspect and copy them. This statute essentially guarantees judicial transparency. It makes these essential dockets and chronological logs completely free for private citizens, background screeners, and legal professionals alike. The real trick, though, is knowing exactly where to look, because Lorain County uses a decentralized network. It's kind of like a giant puzzle. Basically, there are three main types of courts you're going to encounter. First, the Common Pleas Court. They handle the heavy hitters, like felonies, major civil disputes, domestic relations, and appeals. Then you have the probate court, which is your go-to for estates, marriage licenses, and guardianships. And finally, the municipal courts. These are spread across cities like Elyria and Lorain, and they handle traffic tickets, misdemeanors, and small claims. Honestly, just knowing which court handles what is half the battle won. Moving right along to Section 2, know before you search. Before you just start clicking around the internet, you gotta do a little prep work. First things first, know the exact full name of the person involved. If you happen to have the specific case number, even better, have that ready to go. You'll also need to figure out the correct court jurisdiction based on the types of cases we just talked about. And this is absolutely crucial. Always, always stick to official government websites. This ensures you get accurate information, but it also helps you avoid those predatory third-party sites that might actually try to charge you for data that is completely free. And that brings us to a super common pitfall, the James versus Jim dilemma. See, online databases usually require exact matches. Phonetic string variations matter a lot more than you'd think. If the official court record says James and you're searching for Jim, you might get absolutely zero results, you know? So you might need to make a few search attempts using different variations of a common name just to finally pinpoint the record you need. Okay, Section 3, step-by-step portal navigation. Here is your exact procedural guide. Let's imagine we're looking up a civil suit. Step 1, you'll head over to the clerk's e-services portal at coc.loraincountyohio.gov. The great news is this site operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Step 2, select your search filter. In our little scenario here, you'd pick civil. Step 3, type in that exact name or the case number. And finally, step 4, just click your search result. That'll pull up the digital docket summary, which shows you all the filing dates, the parties involved, and the current status of the case. Now, I want you to lock this specific date into your memory, October 1987. Why? Because the online digital docket for the Common Pleas Court only goes back to this date. It's a really crucial timeline. If you were doing historical research for a case that started before October 1987, you are simply not going to find it on the digital portal. But hold on, remember, that was just the Common Pleas Court. The probate and municipal portals operate completely independently, and they have totally different update schedules. For instance, the probate court portal is systematically updated every single Saturday with filings from the previous week. Meanwhile, municipal courts, like the ones in Elyria or Avon Lake, usually run on daily update cycles. So if a traffic ticket was issued yesterday in Elyria, it might pop up in their system today, but a probate filing might not appear until the weekend. Which leads us to Section 4, overcoming search roadblocks. Look, sometimes you're going to hit a brick wall, so here are some actionable solutions. Find an incomplete data? Just remember that municipal courts only cover specific territories. So if you can't find a misdemeanor in Elyria, try checking the Lorain or Oberlin municipal portals. What if you need historical records, like, say, prior to 1998 in Lorain Municipal Court? You might actually need to dig into static, digitized books. If the online portals are just totally failing you, or you need those pre-1987 Common Pleas records we talked about, your best fallback is to physically visit the Justice Center Records Division on Court Street in Elyria. They have public terminals right there. And lastly, if you need official, stamped, certified copies of a document, you cannot print those online. You literally have to go in person to the clerk's office to get those. All right, Section 5. Privacy, limits, and legalities. Now, obviously, to protect people's privacy, you can't just access everything online. Certain records are legally shielded and restricted from the public. This includes juvenile matters, adoption proceedings, any filings a judge has explicitly ordered sealed or expunged, and highly sensitive family cases, like guardianships involving minors. You will absolutely not find these just sitting on the public portals, and that is entirely by design under Ohio law. It's also super important to understand the actual scope of your search. These free county portals only show local judicial activity. If you actually need a comprehensive statewide criminal history report in Ohio, you have to request a formal fingerprint-based check directly from the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, or BCI. On top of that, local databases do not contain federal lawsuits or bankruptcies. For federal litigation, you've got to use the federal PACER system. That requires a registration, and heads up, they charge a statutory 10 cents per page. And finally, Section 6, Conclusion and Disclaimer. Well, there you have it. You now have the ultimate map to navigate Lorain County's decentralized court system completely for free. By understanding the structure, the differences between common pleas, probate, and municipal courts, and knowing how to perfectly format your search strings and troubleshoot roadblocks, you are fully empowered to exercise your right to public information efficiently and, most importantly, responsibly. Now, for a super important disclaimer. Please keep in mind that the staff at the clerk's office are strictly prohibited by law from providing you with any legal advice. They can help you locate a document, sure, but they cannot interpret what it means for you. Similarly, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. If you are dealing with a real, specific legal matter, we highly, highly recommend that you consult a qualified legal professional or reach out to the Lorain County Bar Association for proper guidance. So are you ready to exercise your right to public information and start searching? The tools to ensure transparency in your community are literally right at your fingertips. I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you hold the keys to this absolute superpower, what exactly will you uncover first? Hey, if you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this explainer so others can know their rights too. Thanks so much for learning with me today, and happy searching.